Hello. Is the mic actually working? It looks like it probably is. Okay. Hello. Looks like there were a few new chatters. Lemimique, I'm gonna go with. Almost an engineer. ZOLI Gamer and Scott, no last name. I recognize you from beta streams. Uh, and let's see, no intro music. Yeah, so eventually I'm planning on bringing my Roland MC303 here and trying to create some loops that I can use in the background, but I gotta figure that out. So just give me some time on that, and then it will be really, really live music, which will be kind of interesting. But for right now, yeah, no music, just because I would rather not try and have issues with that. The stream might be slightly stuttery, so I had an issue with that yesterday, and I tried cutting out some of the things that it was doing in the background, the stream computer, and it didn't actually help anything as far as I could tell. Before I went live here, I tried lowering the resolution, and that did not help either. So I think maybe this computer's just not that well suited for this. I don't know. So I will look into that in the future. So for right now, I have a couple of tasks that I want to get to today. So I want to take a look at, this is a motherboard I mentioned the other day. This is an Abit-BP6. This is a dual socket 370 motherboard. These are infamous for having bad capacitors. So I want to go ahead and figure out what the capacitors are on that first. Oh, real quick, let me turn this off. Now, this camera won't be quite as yellow. And then I also want to take a look at the capacitors that are in the IBM 5150 power supply, because I have two bad original 5150 power supplies here. And I want to get those on order eventually. And then way down there is the 386 portable that I was given. And I don't know how to say this other than quite literally, there is something fishy about it. When I turn it on, it smells like fish. That's it. And it's also making some capacitor whine sounds. So I want to go ahead and take that thing apart and try and figure out what's going on there. I also know that it has had an RTC battery removed, and I want to figure out what I will need to get to replace that. All right. Oh, let me catch up here. I recognized you in Beta's chat. Love your videos. Thanks. That's cool. I wasn't really... Yeah, I just wasn't expecting that kind of a crossover. Awesome. Thank you. Hello, Portizo. As long as the audio's fine, it's not a problem. Yeah, so on that, the last stream, I went back and I listened to the audio. So for the record, here, all I have are some MDR ZX100s. These are some like $20 headphones, and I was trying to check the audio with that. Those are so bad that apparently I couldn't tell that there was a humongous noise floor with how I had the audio set up for the last stream. So for this one, I tried to reduce the gain a little bit. I dropped it by 3 decibels. So hopefully that's better. And I'll see when I get home and have better headphones, because I didn't bring better headphones today. Actually, maybe we'll make this a bonus task. I have some MDR 7506s here that have a bad port. I modded these with a female or 3.5 millimeter connector instead of the hardwire. Maybe I'll fix those today. And then I'll have good headphones here. Let's see. Okay. Are those Pentium Pro CPUs? No, those are actually, these are 2 Celerons. If I switch over here real quick, I can just show you. So these are, oh, they don't say what they are on the top. Duh. I'm not sure if they will say what they are on the bottom. There we go. So this one is a Celeron SL3EH, and this one, I don't think they're the same. Is a Celeron SL3FY. So I'm going to need to get 2 of the same Celerons at some point here for this. So that will be something. Okay, let's see. P3 CPUs. Socket 370 is going to be Pentium 3 era. Fish smell equal caps. Yeah, that's what I'm guessing. I just hadn't personally experienced that before. No BTTV emotes. Yeah, so I don't have better Twitch TV. I think that's what it is. I don't have that enabled yet. Eventually, I'm trying to get everything sorted out. This is what, my third actual stream that I've done from the office, so I'm still getting stuff sorted out and trying to figure out things. I don't have any Streamlabs integrations at all, and I'm trying to keep it as simple as possible for this, because again, the computer I'm using is not really doing so great. So you would need to download Frankerface, and yeah. Okay, I didn't know so go with Frankerface as the starting one. So hello, Big Bam Buzzo. All right. So yeah, I do have some stuff I need to figure out here for how I'm doing my streaming, but I will be still working on that as I go along. So yeah, on this, I won't be able to power this up today because the caps are bad, and I'm just trying to get a record of what they are so I can buy some to replace them. So that is our primary objective today, and then I don't actually know this, I probably need to get matching CPUs for this, but it may not need them. I don't know. There's a big website dedicated, a wiki just for this motherboard, and I haven't read it yet. They may have those values for the capacitors already, but I would like to just document them myself, just so I know. It's a thing for people to order cap kits for this, but I'd rather just order them because I got a bunch of stuff I need to order capacitors for. So, all right, we may as well get started on that. We'll do this as like an intermission project. This isn't going to take super long, but it's not tremendously exciting, but that's my goal, is to do this. So let's switch over to here, and then this will be the first kind of public announcement of something that I'm working on. There will be more on this later, but I'm going to be documenting this on a wiki website that I'm going to be launching at some point. So that's where I will be putting this information today. So I just have this screen captured real quick for now. But yeah, that's what this is going to be. So just so you know. All right, let's see here. I've already started creating the page. I don't actually know what year this would be. I wonder if it has a year in the silk screen. You try and go based off of dates on the chips. That looks like 2000 July maybe. The Intel one here has 98 for the I think that's a Southbridge. There's FCC stuff. I can probably look up FCC certification, but that's not a guarantee to be the release year. So that's something. Guessing that is 99th week, or 1999, 37th week for the production on the PCB. So I'm going to go with late 90s on this. Let me put the CPUs back here, so I don't need them in there for right now. So let's go ahead and edit this, get rid of the title so we can autofill it. Picture. This is something I need to do. I have camera right here, and I will be taking pictures of things as I work on them here, so I have a record. So this is this website I'm working on. It's going to be a big video topic for me, but I'm trying to really help with diagnosing things for everyone. That is the objective. It was not bad. Take another one just to be sure. All right. I'm gonna have to close that. Let's see, where'd that go? Right there. All right, I don't actually. It's good. That didn't do anything. We'll upload a file. Come on. Oh, yeah, okay. It's gonna be a little cranky here. No, I am connected. What gives? My whole network setup here still is kind of funky. Still working on things. There we go. And the way mounts work on this are not great. Oh, that's really dark. You know what? I'm gonna I'm going to brighten that up a bit here. Let's see. I could use the raw files, but I don't want to. Actually, did I install Darktable on this? I may have. So we will rotate that. Okay, that looks good. Colors, levels. Yoink. Bring that way up. Boom. And there we go. Overwrite that. Pick the other picture. Bingo. That'll be way better. Okay. So this is an Abit-BP6. This may be a slightly boring stream concept. I don't know. I just want to try this, see how this goes. But I want to do streams where I am cataloging and just doing work like this. This is stuff that I would be normally doing. And I figure I might as well do it on stream because it makes it a little more fun for me because I have some other stuff. So, leak risk. Have any of these actually started leaking? So I was just advised that they go bad, but I don't see that they're leaking. These ones are, ooh, wow, actually. These aren't leaking, but let me close the thing here. These are, the jacket has been pierced on them. That's a little strange. I haven't seen that, but that's probably because the heat sinks. Oh, this didn't come with the heat sinks. I'm gonna have to get some socket 370 heat sinks. That's, all right, it's not difficult. I may have some, but I would like to get a matched pair. I don't actually see any evidence of leaking, thankfully. When that happens, it's really bad. Means I probably won't have to clean the board too much. So I'm going to go with leak risk low. What do we got? Got some BGA, one socket, through a hole. Man, we got everything on this. Okay, there are no polymers, so that makes this easier. It's definitely a little tiny ceramics. Yeah. Tantalums. I don't think this has any tantalums on it. Nope, doesn't look like it. So, okay, we got that and that. Battery. Yes, there is a CR2032 RTC. Okay. Destructive entry, it's a motherboard, so I would be a no. Just get rid of that. I think I get the idea. If this wiki is what I think, it will be a great idea. It can be so confusing finding these things. The amount of times I've searched for something on Google, 0 results is insane. Yes, it probably is exactly what you're thinking. So I will make sure to get narrow heat sinks, clear the caps. Yeah, that's a very good point, because that's probably what happened is they were not very narrow one. So I will give you a slight tour here before this is launched. So this is Caps Wiki, and what I'm doing is I'm documenting as many things as I can, and I've gone through and I have documented, I think, all of my past projects, or at least the majority of them. There are some. But these are sorted by what they are, so there's a couple of motherboards in here, but neither one of them I actually put together. But for an example, in a previous live stream here, I documented the X-Connect Ultra, or the Ultra X-Connect power supply here, and I've already put that in the wiki here. So on here you can look through and you can see the capacitors that I measured on that. So that's why I was doing that. So I have all of the information that I can get. I think I didn't put the heights in there, but that kind of doesn't matter, except for that stacked one, which is stupid. But so this is the goal, is to document this as much as possible. And then I have a little notice up here because this does not have replacement capacitors. The idea will be that this is what the original capacitors were, and then down here will be the replacement. So if I go to video card, where I have a page for the Voodoo 5 that I recapped, you can see the original capacitors, and then you can see replacements, and then links to order them from DigiKey, Mauser, and Farnell, so that you could recap it by just coming here, finding the parts, and then buying them yourself. So you don't need to get a cap kit somewhere. So that is the goal with this wiki. So yeah, I will be making a video about this, but I'm still getting some stuff sorted out because it's there's a lot that is not given to you when you start to set up a wiki, and yeah, it's taken a long time to get there. Like a little warning box up at the top, I just had to create that outright. And it's dynamic based on categories. So each thing is put into a category, and then it checks if it's in the category, then it creates that little box at the top. So it's a whole thing. It's taken a long time to get there. But thank you, Scott, no last name. Yeah, I'm hoping that it gets wide adoption and a lot of people use it. So that's something. It's really close to ready. I'm kind of running out of things that I could think of to add to it. I have a to-do page where I've crossed off every single thing on there. So yeah, I'm hoping to launch it soon. I just need to make a video. And I had an offer to sponsor it, but that was a little while ago, and I haven't gotten in contact with them again, and I'm thinking about not doing it as a sponsored thing. So I'm actually hosting it on a VPS through Linode. They're the one who actually offered to sponsor it. But I'm thinking about maybe not making it a sponsored video just because I don't want this to really be associated with my YouTube channel or anything. I just want it to be its own thing and maybe not have the idea that there's money being exchanged for it, because I'm not going to make any money off of this. I'm going to practically lose money because I am literally going to lose money because I'm paying to host it. And I want it to just be a pure community driven project instead of something that someone's thinking like, I'm going to make money off of this. Like, I'm not going to sell the kits. I'm not going to put ads on this. It's just going to be a wiki. Anyone can use it. Anyone can put up information. And my hope is that people do. So, but yeah, that's it. I will have a video with a lot more information on it later. But for right now, I'm just going to be filling in some stuff on it as we go here. So let's see. The Abit-BP6 is a dual socket 370 motherboard. Oh man, that's pretty much it. There's not a whole lot of other generic stuff to describe it with. And featuring, wow, you know what? I didn't think about that. It's got AGP, PCI, and ISA slots. This thing kind of rocks. So yeah, let's list that out. Featuring PCI, ISA. That Oxford comma is important, and AGP slots. Okay. So it's also got, you know what? A picture. I will put the memory card back in here. Let's eject that. Nice. I have an Abit NF7. I don't know what that is offhand, but if it's anything like this, it probably rocks, because this thing's pretty sweet. And there we go. I'm going to start collecting some pictures of this thing as we go along. Like, I want to get the I/O on the back here. We'll go ahead and open the shutter a little more here. See, I think I have a stand of some kind. No, all right. I'm just gonna use this LED box. Nah, hell, that's still enough for 1/25. Ah, there we go. Let's see. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm right. Primary. Wait a minute. This has. Hold on. This has a lot of IDE slots. Yeah. So that would be primary and secondary, but I'm guessing it has a secondary controller as well. So you could have up to 8 drives on this thing? Man! It's a shame it doesn't have 2 floppy ports. Yeah. Dual CPU board? Yes, it is a dual socket 370. Let's see. 4 IDE channels. That's kind of insane. I have not seen that on a motherboard, but this is a very exceptional motherboard. So I guess that makes sense. Yeah, wonder... So we got a WinBond controller back here. I'm curious what it uses for the controller for that. So go ahead and... Whoops. Didn't mean to do that. Let's see, downside of the foot pedals. It's very easy to bump. Go ahead and get a picture of that controller. That's weird. Brace a little better. Are 2 of those perhaps RAID? Oh, you know, that could make a lot of sense, actually. If it has a hardware RAID controller. So we got a high point chip here. Maybe I could see that being a RAID controller. Yeah, it's a HPT366. Chip above... Yeah, that's an extra IDE controller? Okay. Interesting. Yeah, because that would make sense, because that would be the Super I/O or whatever it's called. And then it would need to have another IDE controller. So, yeah, that makes sense. Alright. So there's that. Go ahead and get a picture of that BIOS chip. Alright, it's another PNP board. Yay! Okay. I think that's it for photo documentation. Oh, there is a single... There are tantalums on there, actually. There are some under the sockets. Makes sense. There would be bulk capacitance there, and they can't fit electrolytics. VR on this lens, it's not working well. I got it there. Alright. I'll add tantalum back to the, description. Had that up there the whole time, and I didn't just bump it. Okay. Ceramic, tantalum. Alrighty, that's not super significant, but I just figure I want to document that now. So I have not encountered any symptoms or problems, so I'm just going to nix that, for the moment. Disassembly notes, it's a card, so it doesn't need anything. Alright. Basic PCB name, it is a motherboard. And then, let's see if there are any revision notes we can document. Chipset. Oh man. The chips that like your North Bridge and your South Bridge chips just fell off. Oh, ouch. That is rough. All right. Let's see. Ooh, that would be good to document. The header jumper labeling. It says it's FCC compliant, but it doesn't have like an FCC ID anywhere that I can see yet. Oh, made in Taiwan, that's about the first thing I've seen, other than the model number. That is weird. How was there nothing? Alright then, so there's nothing to document in that section. All right, I'll just put Abit-BP6. Perhaps the FCC ID was on a sticker. Oh, you know, that would make sense. Yeah. That would make a lot of sense, actually. I guess I can put the board stuff in there. That's probably from the PCB manufacturer, but just in case. An O or a 0? Oh man, it doesn't have the cipher slash, so I can't tell. I'm going to guess O. Because I believe that standard PCB font has the cipher slash 6-C. Ooh, that didn't feel right. Oh, 41-4B. Okay, that's as good as it gets. Let's see. Yeah, I've seen a bunch of stickers applied to the backs of pins as well. It doesn't make any sense to me. All right. We get on to the fun part now, where we're going to actually start documenting capacitors. So, I got a couple of things I'm going to use for this. Got the calipers. And got the eyeballs. I guess that's really it, actually. So let's see. Are these ones by the sockets all identical? They are. Okay, that'll make life really easy on both sides, because that would be super easy. Yeah, all those green caps are identical. Okay, so this is going to be very simple. So, Raftez, okay. Oh, those are weird Raftezes. It's EC. Okay. On both sides. Why are they EC? Is it electrolytic? If it is, that's so smart. I don't know how well the camera here is going to capture this, but look here. It's EC14. So, yeah. HPT 366 does not have RAID support. Okay. Wow. So it's just straight up 8 hard drives. That's crazy. Wow. That is going to take me a long time to find a case that will make this thing really shine. Huh. Wonder what would be a good graphics card, too. So, obviously, the kind of operating system you would want to run on something like this is like a... maybe OS2 could support multi-core, but I feel like maybe an ancient Linux. This is like really... more like a Unix release. Something like that. So, any plans to put manuals on the wiki? Specifically, no. When you actually go to upload a web to the web page for uploading, it tells you do not put anything that the manufacturer created on the wiki because you don't have the legal rights to upload them. Now, archive.org wants all that kind of stuff, so you're free to upload it there and then link to it from my wiki, but I don't want that to be uploaded there because it shouldn't be. So, yeah. Any Windows NT, that would make sense. Yeah, I got some good NTs for that, actually. Oh, man, this would make a killer NT 4.1 system, wouldn't it? Yeah, that's what this will be. Yep. For sure. And also, Millie Bays, first off, hello. I didn't see that was first time chat. Stuff like the BIOS ROM on there will not be uploaded to my wiki either. I thought I had my EEPROM reader, but again, archive.org, that's a great place for that to go. Yeah, where did I put my EEPROM reader? It should be here. It might be at home still, actually. I'll have to find that. XP might be pushing it, but I think it wouldn't have a problem with the double CPUs. I want it to be something weird, so I'm probably going to dual boot some old Linux and something like NT, because you got a weird system like this, it doesn't make sense to just run XP on it. Plus, I already have a pretty jammin' XP system, so no reason to do that. So, yeah, I would kind of like it to be something unusual. So, all right, let me start writing these caps down. So, This is going to be EC1. I'm going to guess EC2 as well, but you know what? I'm actually just going to go ahead and do this from left to right. That way I can do it. I got to figure out how to like sort data in the wiki when it's in a CSV in a column like this. So you could triple boot it with one of the Windows beta builds for giggles. I'm not super into that. I'd rather it just be something that works, that actually would have been usable. I don't know. I'm not a big beta Windows person type thing. It just, I don't know. I'd rather use the stuff that actually came out, since I want to use software with it specifically. What about the two 1 gigahertz P3 Tualatin? I don't remember if this supports Tualatin, actually. The Tualatins, I think, are newer than this, so I'm going to go with that does not support those. Also, hello, since your first time chatter. But yeah, I don't think it will support those. But it may, I don't know. It's something I'll have to look up. All right, let me get back to documenting these. So EC15, EC5, EC1, EC10, EC11, EC4. Oop, hold on, no comma. C6. And that's it for the top row. Bottom row, got EC3 down there. EC9, that's a weird jump. Oh, man, I keep getting hairs stuck to the GoPro. I'm gonna have to wear a hat here. Give me a moment. Let me just grab this. Ooh, actually, I got the fun hats over here. Let's wear this hat. There we go. All right, we'll be working on 5150 power supplies in a little bit here anyway, so it makes sense. Let's see. EC7. Is that 8? Yep. Fair weird stuff. Yeah, I'm not I don't know. I don't necessarily want weird stuff. Like, I actually have red hats. Copies of red hat that I think would be appropriate for this. So I'm thinking something like that. Yeah, here's EC2. EC13. EC14. Ooh, a sequential one. And that is it for that value. Okay, so quantity, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ooh, hold on. EC3 is not one of those. Got an infiltrator there. Okay, need a space there. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Alrighty. Should have typed. Now wondering what modern Windows would make of that board. Probably. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. So actually, that's another thing I did from the last stream. I actually added some swear filters. And they won't show up in the chat, I guess, down here. Which is nice because, yeah, everything was showing up there for the auto mod. Maybe BSD? Possibly. I don't know when BSD was released. That could make sense. Okay, so these are 1500 UF. 1500 UF. They are, yeah, what voltage? I haven't actually seen that yet. 6.3 volts. They are through hole for sure. Hole. Diameter. Okay, our first measurement here. So, bingo. That is an 8mm cap. Temp. I noticed that. Because they're all on the back. 105. Makes total sense. Celeron's working on that board is actually a hack by Abit, and newer ones don't work when Intel fixed them. Oh, interesting. That is weird. Okay, type. These are electrolytic. Brand is like Teen or something. Taya. T-A-Y-E-H. Okay. And then series. I think I saw it on the back. There's two markings. There's LE in a square and 8926. I'm going to go with its LE series. Alrighty. So, tab. Nope. Oh. Tab. There we go. New call. Alrighty. So, these ones down here. Now, let me see how many of these are the same. That one's 1,000, 1,000, 1,000. All of those are thousands. Yep. 1,000, 1,000. And the sneaky EC3 is 1,000 as well. So, document those next. These weird, like, quad sections of capacitors are weird. So, EC3, get that one right out of the gate here. Okay. Stragglers as well. EC28. EC31. EC17. And then that's it. So these quad ones are 20, 22. Really? Okay. This is a weird ordering. So we got 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. So EC 18 through 25. EC 18, EC 19, EC 20, EC 21, EC 22, EC 23, and EC 24, I believe was the one. No, EC 25 is the last one. Okay. Oh, I really messed that one up. Alrighty. Get a count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. 12. These were 1,000 UF. I will just verify that. Yep, 1,000. Voltage is 10 volt. That's a weird voltage. They are, again, through hole. Diameter looks like 8 millimeter again. Yep. Almost seems like it should be 8 1/4. No, I'm just gonna 8.25 millimeter. And we'll overwrite that top one because it was kind of the same. LT230 is the Alt plus 230 is the micro symbol. Oh, I'm so not gonna do that. No. First off, Linux. So that won't work. So yeah, but I don't. It would be cool, but everyone's gonna know what UF is instead of micro F. So yeah, I would rather not start that and then have it just be like ASCII type standard characters. But I appreciate trying to let me know that. So temp, I'm gonna guess 85. No, 105. That's nice. They are electrolytic again. They're the same. Ooh, no. Continue editing. Same weird Tehe brand. Yep. Would be pretty wild. Sadmac. Series. RB. Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's a series because it's in that weird thing. Okay. Next up are these little stubby ones. 100, 100, 100, 100, 100, 100. Okay, so I think all of those are the same. let's get those documented. And then that is it for the electrolytics on here. I don't think I'm going to need to document the tantalums, but yeah, I don't think I'm going to bother with that right now. I got pictures, so that's good enough. I can just put those up in case. So, okay. These are EC12, EC16, that one, EC32, 27 and 28, EC27, EC28, and then 29 and 30. EC29, EC30. Okay, double check here. I think that was all of them. 16. Yep. Okay. These are. Oh, how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Just 7. Yep. Okay. And we're 100 UF voltage. 10 volts again? No, 16. The first one wasn't 16. No, that's seriously 10. That's so weird. All right, 16 volt. What are those on? Like the 5 volt rail? They look smaller. I'm going to guess 6 millimeter for these. 6.5 probably. 6.3 is such a weird size. I don't know. I'm going to go with 6.3 millimeter. Even though I don't think that's right. These are also 105. They're surprisingly high quality caps, just from a weird brand. I think they're also Teihei. Double check. Alright, yep. And then I think I saw it as MI series. Yep, MI. Excuse me. Okay, that is it for that. I will get replacement parts documented at a later date. Oh man, sorry, I would try to mute, but the mute button stopped working on my microphone for some reason. So I don't know. I'm gonna have to figure out a software solution for that later. Related links. Okay, I'm gonna bring up, you know what, I will find the wiki for this board later, and then I will leave the references intact. So that's it for that for now. Save page, bingo, and now there is an Abit-BP6 page. Okay, so that is documented already. Once over. Ooh, there's a little tiny one right there. How did I was gonna say how did I miss that, but that's actually pretty easy to miss. It's EC33. Let's add that in. Edit BP6. Oh, that's it. Oh, well, sweet. Okay, I can add that in. Now I wish I hadn't deleted it. Dang it. Let's go with Editor's Toolbox. Get this here. Actually, new page guide, I'll have it, and just copy it from here. Bingo. Okay, so fan site, which is our description of it. HTTPS BP6, not 5, 6.com. Okay, and then we will just, boom, linkify that, and good to go. Why didn't it take? Done. There we go. Now to add that sneaky tiny little one. It's just one. EC33. Is that the only one? Yeah, that's the only one. Okay. EC33, 1. What is that? Little tiny capacitor. It is 22 UF at 16 volt. 22 UF 16 volt. It is also through hole. Diameter minuscule. 4 1/4. Really doesn't feel right, but oh well. When you open this site, will you allow game console caps? Absolutely. I'm gonna allow anything. I don't care. I want this. I want this to be a right to repair dream site. So that's my goal. So I'm not going to prohibit anything from being put up as long as it's helpful to someone. And it doesn't have to be capacitors either. It's just caps tend to be what goes bad on things, so that's why it's named Caps Wiki. But yeah, that's the cap for the audio chip. That makes sense why there'd just be one and a little itty bitty weird one somewhere. Let's see, this is another MI series. Bingo. There we go. Do you have any engineering related degree, or have you learned all this stuff on your own? The only degree I have is an associate's in computer programming. So yeah, all this is just hands-on experience. I have worked as an embedded systems engineer though, so I do have some professional experience with this kind of thing. So okay, that is that one done. This was comparatively easy, I believe, to the 5150 PSUs we're about to look at. So yeah, that is it for that for now. Just once over everything again one last time, since that just found that little tiny one. Looks like it's good. Actually, hold on. You mentioned that's an audio cap. There is no audio. There's no sound card on the motherboard. I see a header here, and that's labeled IR, so that's IDRA, or IRDA. So that's weird. Could it have another header somewhere for audio? And then this is the multi-IO Super IO chip just does the audio? I'm not sure. I don't think I've encountered a Super IO chip that does audio. Sweet, I'm totally going to crack open some systems then. I'm actually currently trying to fix a PS1 with a bad power port. Ooh, yeah. That's a good fix to do. Oh, zero that while it's closed. Alright, I'm calling this one done. Glad to have that. If I knew where my EEPROM reader went, I would dump that EEPROM right now, but let me look one more time here, just in case. Although now that I think about it, I don't have the Linux software installed on anything, so you know what? We'll save that for another date. I will make a note on the website here. Related links. Put it down here. To-do dump EEPROM. Alrighty, save changes. There we go. Alright, so I gotta find that before I can, and then set up the software on my laptop so I can do that there. Okay. So I'll go ahead and switch back here.